Hello everybody and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sport. And the Springboks have just announced their side to take on Italy this weekend in what is an incredibly big match and what's become an incredibly big match because the Springboks currently 2 matches, 2 losses on the bounce and not a good situation to be in. And Italy obviously full of confidence after beating Australia. However, a very strong Springbok side being named. Roos will play on Saturday but off the bench, which is sort of the big news you're kind of waiting for. And I think that he was set to start, and I think that the ban of PSTF to Toy, for example, has meant that they've had to sort of change plans a little bit because they have rotated the side. There are other players who haven't got an opportunity coming into the side, but Roos will still have to play off the bench, which is frustrating. But I do think that he's been set to start against England potentially, and I think that this weekend we will see him obviously come on at 8. And there's a lot of opportunity for him to stake a claim. But a couple of players being rotated, a couple of players being named in the 23, which we weren't sure if they were going to be fit. So overall, it's a very strong Springbok side. And I think it's a reasonably decent blend of rotating players in, but also sort of keeping your sort of big players because you can't let Italy become a banana skin with England coming up next week. But before we look at the team, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. This is how we will line up. The front row is unchanged. However, 2 new locks, an all-new lock combination as Salman Murat and Marvin Oye both get a start. And I thought we were going to see Salman Murat, I must admit. We haven't seen him at all. And even ESTERHUIZEN's been playing every single game. And I think that he's earned a break. And Murat, who's been very much touted as the next sort of number 4 option, is now going to get a little bit of pressure from Jason Jenkins, who will play on Thursday. But he'll have an opportunity from the start to get going. And I'm really excited to see what he does. You know, He's very highly rated. Some people are saying that we haven't quite seen enough from him from a local level, which I think could be fair criticism. But now he's got an opportunity to really stake his claim. And I think Marvin Oye is I don't mind the selection. I know a lot of people are not big Marvin Oye fans because he's nothing flair and he's not. It's harsh to say he's nothing special, but he's just such a solid player these days. And I think he has gotten a lot better in the last year. He was an incredibly big part of that Stormers pack. Very good at lineouts, for example, and he'll bring a lot of solidity, I think, to this pack. The loose trio of Siya Kolisi, Franco Moster, Jasper Wiese is probably our form loose trio of the year, if we're being brutally honest. That is probably our best current loose trio. You know, Jasper Wiese is probably our best performing number 8. Franco Moster has been fantastic all year, and Siya Kolisi is just an animal at the moment. And we saw it last week, just kicked in a whole new gear and captain fantastic in every sense. They're keeping Faf de Klerk and Damian Willemse. I did think that they would give Damian Willemse a run. A lot of people sort of talking about maybe Manie Libbok will get an opportunity. He will play though, so he'll play off the bench. And hopefully he'll get more minutes. Curtly Arendse, Cheslin Kolbe, Villeneuve remains the back 3. We were wondering if Cheslin Kolbe was going to be fit after going off for a head injury. Makazole Mapimpi actually drops out the 23, which I think is a testament to Curtly Arendse's progress. But I do think we'll see Makazole Mapimpi back in the 11 jersey next weekend. No, Cheslin Kolbe will be available. A very interesting centre pairing. Andre ESTERHUIZEN does come to the side. However, Jesse Creel has dropped out of the 23. Damien de Allende will play at outside centre. I don't think he's ever started at outside centre for the BOKS. And I don't really see him as an outside centre, must admit. I'm not convinced that's where he can really operate. But we'll find out this weekend. Andre ESTERHUIZEN is the last opportunity for him this year. He's not available next week, so big chance for him to sort of put his hand up. And then we look at the bench. It's a hell of a bench. Let's be honest. I don't think we've ever had such a strong bench like in Springbok ever. You know, you got Malcolm Mark, Steven Kitshoff, Vincent Koch, Evan Etzebeth, Kwagga Smith, Evan Roos. How is that for a bomb squad? That is insane. That is ludicrous. I mean, imagine you've got a reasonable pack that's going to go you for 60 minutes, and at 60 or 50 minutes, you're going to be bringing on Malcolm Mark, Steven Kitshoff, Vincent Koch, Evan Etzebeth, Kwagga Smith. That's 5 World Cup winners, as well as Evan Roos, you know, the next big up-and-coming player. Kobus Reinach coming on as well, and then Manie Libbok being kept on the bench, which I think is quite a cool decision. It's a very interesting 23, and I like a lot of the selections. I'm a little bit apprehensive about De Allende at 13. I would have liked to have seen Evan Roos start, but I think that he would have had PSTF Toy not been banned. And I think that they always earmarked this game to give Salman Murat and Marvin Oye an opportunity as well. But it's a bit sad not to see Trevor Nyakane get involved in the end of year tour. I think a bit frustrating because I think I would like to have seen a bit more of him. Kind of for whatever reason seems to have sort of dropped out the picture for the time being. But that is how you will line up against Italy. Let me know what you think of the team down in the comments below. Please do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. My name is Steven, and I'll see you guys very soon.